I created a small YouTube channel and
Sir,
I created a
sir,
small.
your
Yeah, yeah.
voice is not audible.
Voice is not
Yes,
audible.
sir.
Wait.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Yeah. Now is it audible? Is it audible now? Huh? Is it still
Yes,
breaking?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now it is audible no? Is it audible?
Again
Faint,
breaking.
sir.
Breaking. Wait then. Let me check.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now are you able to hear or is it breaking still?
We can hear, sir.
Okay. Okay, what I'm telling is I created a small YouTube channel, and where I'll be uploading videos regularly, not only about this Java software engineering, not only your classes. I'll be seeing some videos and I'll be uploading them. So see those views, see that YouTube channel also. Okay,
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 sir.
sir.
okay,
Okay, sir.
uh, okay. So in the previous class you learned about constructors. So what should we learn today? Can you check your syllabus and tell the next thing? Do you have your syllabus? Hmm? Are you checking your syllabus? Girls, are you checking your syllabus and telling what is the next topic we will discuss?
1 minute, sir.
Yeah. Arti, are you understanding these concepts? Navella,
Yes, sir.
Nikita, Saigita.
Yes, sir.
What about other people? They are busy in some festival or what? Busra, what about your friends? Hmm?
Constructor overloading.
Hmm. And method overloading, no?
Yes, sir.
Can anyone tell what is overloading and overriding? You learned all these two in your C++. Can anyone tell what is polymorphism? I told you what is polymorphism. See, now I'm talking about overloading. Are you able to see my screen? I think
No, sir.
I have to present it now. So, can anyone tell what is polymorphism? What is polymorphism? Hmm? Arti, Manasi, Nikita. What is polymorphism?
Many forms.
Many forms means an object behaving differently in different.
Ability,
Hmm? Polymorphism means
ability of an object.
everyone object. Everyone object.
Ability, sir, she's saying.
Ability of object. Ability of an object. Ability
To
of an
take many forms.
ability of object to take many forms. Take many forms. That means an object behaving differently at different times. That is called as, that means only the object is same, the entity is same, but it is behaving differently at different times. Then how do you achieve polymorphism? You achieve polymorphism to two concepts. What are they? In Java or C++, it is achieved in two ways. One is by using overloading, and another one is, what is the other one? Overriding. Okay, by using overloading concept and overriding concept, a polymorphism can be achieved, which is polymorphism, which is an important concept of object-oriented programming language, that is achieved by using these two, either overloading and overriding. Then what is the difference between overloading and overriding? Overloading is done during compile time. Overriding is done where? What is the opposite of compile time? Huh? What is the other thing of compile time? Let's answer. Huh? Run. Make a full sentence. Overriding is achieved during runtime. Is done during runtime. Overloading is achieved during the compile time of the program. Compile time of the program. And runtime is achieved during, overriding is achieved during the runtime of the program. Understood? So polymorphism is the ability of an object to take different forms for different instances. Different forms for different instances. Okay? Polymorphism is achieved in two ways. One is by using overloading and overriding. Understanding?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Girls, can you tell me how do you achieve encapsulation in Java? Abstraction in Java? You learned about 5 important concepts of object-oriented programming, no? How do you achieve abstraction in Java? How do you achieve encapsulation in Java? What is abstraction? What is encapsulation? See, if you see, these 4 are the fundamental things. If you know correctly all these things, writing programs are very, very easy. What is encapsulation? What is abstraction? Can anyone tell? See, now I am not talking anything about overloading or overriding. I am asking
Wrapping up data is called abstraction.
abstraction.
Encapsulation. Encapsulation.
Then how do you
Abstraction
achieve?
is essential.
Yeah, wait. How do you achieve encapsulation now? You told that wrapping of data and everything is called as encapsulation. How do you achieve encapsulation in Java? By creating a class. Am I correct? By creating a class, we achieve what? Encapsulation. That means in class, what are you doing? In class, we are wrapping what? What are we wrapping?
Data.
Data, member variables and member functions. Am I correct?
Functions.
We are wrapping everything as single object, single thing. So abstract encapsulation is achieved by using what? By creating a class in Java. Then how do you achieve an abstraction? First of all, what is abstraction?
Hiding
Uh,
unnecessary things, only taking essential things.
yeah. How do you achieve it? By using what? Access specifiers like public, private, and protected. Am I correct? How do you achieve? So what do you do? What do you make member variables as private? No. We make member variables as private and we make member functions as public. Then by doing that one, what are you achieving there? What are you achieving? We are achieving
Essential
what?
data.
We are achieving abstraction there. Am I correct? So the access specifiers specifiers are used for achieving abstraction in Java. How do you achieve it? We make member variables as what? As we make member variables as what? What do you make? Answer, girls, everybody answer. All these things I already told. What do you make member variables as?
Public and
Will you make member variables as public?
and private.
What do you make member variables as? Will you make it as public or private?
Private.
Private. So private means, what is the meaning of private? Can everyone access it?
That means which. No.
Yeah. It can be accessed only from within the class, not outside the class. Am I correct? See, try to understand all these
Yes,
concepts.
sir.
If you understand these concepts, Java is very, very easy to understand. But if you don't understand what is these 5 base concepts, it is very, very difficult for you to see. I'm not talking only about your exam only, but I already told you earlier. Java is a very, very important language if you want to have a career in software development. I don't know how many people are trying to get a job in software development. If you want to get a job in software development, if you learn Java, it is very, very easy to get a job. Understood? Then how you have to learn each and everything in Java with strong knowledge. Okay? And I am there to teach you. So have some interest for learning. Okay? We make
Okay, sir.
member functions as public. So by doing this thing, what are you doing? By doing this thing, we are achieving what? Abstraction. Am I correct? We are hiding necessary things. We are hiding here. And showing hiding important things and showing necessary outside. Understood now? How do you achieve encapsulation?
Yes, sir.
How do you achieve an abstraction? And then how do you achieve polymorphism? How do you achieve polymorphism? By using two concepts called as overloading and
Overriding.
overriding. When do you do overriding? During runtime. When do you do overloading? During compile time. Understood?
During compile. Sir, your voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking. Wait. I think.
Sir, your voice is not audible.
Yeah, I did not speak now. Wait. Now is it
Okay,
audible?
sir.
Now is it audible?
Yes, sir.
I think. Wait.
Sir, Arshia Jameen want to join the meeting, sir.
Okay. Okay, what is overloading now? See, overloading can be done. Overloading can be done for methods and constructors. Okay, overloading can be done for methods and constructors. If you're doing for method overloading, we call it as method overloading. Method overloading means overloading done for member functions, okay. Constructor overloading means overloading done for what? Constructors. Okay, understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Done for constructors. So first of all, we shall discuss about method overloading now. See, method overloading is also called as what? Function overloading. Method and function are same. Method overloading is also called as function overloading. Function overloading. Okay, now we are discussing about what? Method overloading or function overloading. That means, see, I think you all know that every function will have same name, no? Every function will have a name. So every function will have what? Will have name. What it will have? Every function will have what? A name. What is second one? If you are writing any function, what does the function have?
Member.
See, every function will have a name. That is one thing. See, I am writing a function called as add. I wrote like this. What did you have now? What is add here? Add is the name.
A method.
Method name. It is a
Name.
name.
Yes.
Then what is there in this one?
Nothing.
That means what is that called as? Input arguments, no? Input arguments.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
0 or more input arguments. And what is this one? What is this one?
Data type.
Return type. No, return type. Why is it data type? I know that. If you give it before add, we call it as what? Return type. Am I correct? Return type. One return type. 1 or 0 or 1 return type. So every function will have these three. Okay. So in method overloading, our understanding, every function will have these three: function name, function 0 or more input arguments, and then in
0 return type.
In between also you have some code. Am I correct? In code will be there. In method overloading, all the functions, multiple functions will have the same name. Okay, multiple functions will have the same name. multiple functions will have the same name but different arguments, different number of arguments are different types of arguments. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
So if you are using method overloading means every function will have same name. You can have multiple functions and every function will have same name. Then how do you differentiate them? You differentiate them only by number of arguments or types of arguments. Okay? Understood?
Yes, sir.
See, I am writing an example here. Example is void add ఎవరు హలో yeah everything yeah I will send it in afternoon, okay, at 3 o'clock, okay. Let me check. Now I am there in a class. Can you call me after? Can I call you after 10 minutes? I will call you after 10 minutes, okay? Yeah, girls.
Yes, sir.
See, in this one, how many functions are there totally? Tell me. In this one, how many functions are there?
2 functions.
Only 2. In this example,
3.
3 functions are there, no?
3 functions are there, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is the name of all those functions?
Add.
Add is the name of all the functions. Okay, that means what are we doing here? We are doing what? Method overloading or function overloading. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
We are doing method overloading or function overloading. Then how are you differentiating? First function is not taking any input arguments. Second function is taking one input argument. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Third function is taking 2 input arguments. Okay. Now if I call, for example, this is a class. This is a class B. If I call B obj, if I call obj dot, I think you know what is meaning of this one? Obj. This is the object of B class. Am I correct? If I call obj dot B, obj dot add, which one is invoked? Which one is called?
Third function.
First one is called, no? This one is called. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because we are not passing any parameters. If I call obj dot add 1, which one is called? This one is invoked. Am I correct?
Second. Yes,
Second
sir.
one. I'm having one more function. I'm having one more function. If I call 1.56, which one is called? Which one is called?
Double D.
Huh?
Add a double D.
Why? Because we are passing an argument called as double value. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
And if I call 1 comma 2, which one is invoked?
Int A comma int B.
Yeah, that means we are passing two arguments. So what are you doing here? This is about method overloading. That means in method overloading, what is the rule? Rule is that every function will have the same name. Every function will have the same name, but they are differentiated by using different number of arguments or different types of arguments. Am I correct? That is called as method overloading. Everybody understood what is method overloading?
Yes, sir.
Shall we write a small program for this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, one show the last one, sir.
Yeah. See, this is I'm creating an object. OBJ is the object of what? Which class? OBJ is the object of B class. Am I correct?
B.
My class,
Yes, sir.
my class name is B. I'm creating an object of B class. Then I'm calling the method by using that object. Okay? Let us see what is written here about method overloading. Method overloading in Java. Geeta, can you read what is written here in Java?
In Java, two or more methods can have same name if they differ in parameters, different number of parameters, different types of parameters, or both.
Yeah.
These methods are called overload methods, and this feature is called method overloading.
Yeah, understood
For
now?
example, yes, sir.
For example, these methods have same number of this
Same name, but
yes,
accept different arguments.
yeah.
Accept. Yes.
This is what I told just now, no?
Yes, sir.
If you want to write the notes, you can write this one. If you want to write in the notes, you can write this one. I think
Yes, sir. Will write.
this is what I have written. But if you want to have clear notes, this is I think this is also good. This is what I told theoretically till now. The same thing. Now, can anyone tell what is constructor overloading now? With this basement, can anyone tell what is constructor overloading? What is constructor overloading now? Hmm? You know about what is method overloading. Now, with the basement of method overloading, can anyone tell what is constructor overloading? Can anyone assume? Did you all understand what I asked you? Girls, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
With the knowledge of method overloading, can anyone tell what is constructor overloading now? Or you can't tell? You tell me some word, either yes or no. Tejaswini, yes or no? Also, you are writing it, huh?
No, sir.
Then what are I am asking you some questions, no one is answering, huh? Are you people sleeping?
No, sir. Same as the
Ah,
uh, overloading, but we can have different names.
different names, huh? What is the
Uh,
main concept of overloading? Will you have different names or same name?
Names with different parameters.
Yeah. In the constructor overloading is also nothing but same like as method overloading, but we'll have multiple constructors with same name but with different parameters.
Same, no, sir. Then what?
I will tell you.
Here.
I'll give you example. Okay.
Okay, sir.
That means the concept is same. Constructor means you can have multiple constructors in your program, but
Yes.
how do you differ those constructors? By using only what? Different parameters.
Yes, sir.
Have you all written this one? Shall I write a small program?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Huh?
program for this method
Sir,
overloading.
wait, sir, I'm right.
You are writing?
After artist completion, give an program for this method overloading, sir.
Yeah, yeah. You let me know when it is over. So this is the example for method overloading which I have written, and this is the definition which you got clearly from your books. The same thing I have written here also. I have written here, no?
Yes, sir.
Every function will have same name. Will have will have every function will have same name, but different number of arguments or different types of arguments. That is what is written here. Okay? Shall we write the program?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. First of all, I have to save this. Save. What is today's date?
Second.
02/11. Okay. So class method overloading test. My class name is method overloading test. So what I will do is I will write a method void add, same thing, add int a. System dot out dot println addition of a addition of plus a plus and a. That means I want to add a same number 2 times. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Is plus I'll give a plus a. Do you understand what I'm doing here? I'm adding, if I pass 2, I'm adding 2 times. 2 plus 2. Okay? Understood?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. The same number I'm adding 2 times. Now Control C, Control V. I'll use double here. Double D, addition of, yeah, I think plus should be there here, no? Plus. This is not necessary. This should come here. Double.
Sir, for double you gave D, no sir? Okay sir.
I changed it. Now I am having A comma into B, addition of A plus B is A plus B. Okay, now there are three functions. Now I will write public static void main. I am writing main method now. Okay, string args see, if you are not giving anything public means by default it is public. If you are not mentioning public here means it is public. Okay.
Sir.
Now what I will do, first I will create an object for this one. What is your class name? Method overloading test. Test O, I will give it as what name should I give? I will give it test. Test is equal to new method overloading, sorry, test. Now what I will do first, t dot test dot add 2. I will do test dot add 3.56. I will do test dot add 2,3. Can you tell me what will be the output as well? Can anyone assume what is the output?
Oh.
4. Output will be
1 minute sir.
Huh?
7.12.
Yeah, let us.
Addition of A plus
Yeah, addition.
A.
What is
Four.
A here? 2, no? This is 2, no?
Yes sir.
Addition of 2 and 2
Is 2 plus 2, which
Is-
is that is 4 directly.
Yeah, this will be 4. Okay?
4.
Now addition of, you pass 3.56, no? 3.56
5, 6.
and 3.56 is 7.12.
7.12.
Third one,
Down you have to indicate flower bracket, sir.
where?
Completion of program down.
I had to close it, no? You are talking about this
Sir.
one, no? You are talking about this one, am I correct? Closing this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, understood. Good catch. Yeah. It should be 5. You have to get these outputs. Okay? Let us see whether it works or not. Hmm? I think you know what is this one. What is this one? What is this one?
Co-
Comment.
comment.
Yeah, you know it. Comment. No, multi-line comment.
Yes, sir.
Shall we
Single
compile?
line comment, no, sir.
This is multi-line. What is single line comment?
Multi-line. Yes, sir. Yes. I
Yeah,
will get double, sir. Yes, sir. I
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Forgot.
Shall we compile now?
Yes, sir.
Have you all written? Or otherwise,
Yes, sir.
otherwise I will send. Let me compile. Save. I have to save it in D drive. What name should I give for the program? What is the class name?
Method overloading.
Yeah. Class name is
Method overloading.
method overloading test. We should be method overloading test.java. Java programs. Let me copy this. Control S. D drive. Java programs. Method overloading test.java all files. Now it is saved. Let us go to command prompt. cmd D drive cd java programs cls java c did we get any error? Huh?
No, sir.
No error. That means
No, sir.
that means we got a class file. dir method star. What did you get? You get two files. You got two files, no? I think I close the notepad. So you got two files now. What are those two files? Method overloading test.java. Another one is method overloading test.class.
Class.
This is a bytecode file. Okay. Java method overloading test. What did you get? Output. You got it now. Output.
Yes, sir. Same.
Yeah. Same output. I think. Wait. Want to move it? Yeah. Output is same, no? Addition of 2 and 2 is 4. Addition of 3.56 and 3.56 is 7.12. Addition of 2 and 3 is 5. So, what should you understand here? When you call this one, which one is invoked? This one is invoked. This one is invoked. Am I correct?
First.
When I call this one is invoked. Why? Because I am passing double variable. Okay. For example, if I have one more class,
Yes, sir.
if I have one more method, something into something like b, let us see what will happen.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Is it still breaking now? Is it okay? Hello? Is it breaking?
Okay, sir. So not now.
See if I am adding one more method, the same thing, add method with same thing. Will I get any error? Can anyone tell when will I get any error? Did you understand my question?
Yes, sir.
Will we get any error if we compile this
Yes,
program?
sir. We will get.
Why? Because it will have some ambiguity which one to execute, no?
Yes, sir. To take B now.
See,
Yes, sir.
already this is there. Already this is there. Now I am creating a new method.
Yes, sir.
New method. with only one argument. With only one argument. Let us see what will happen. I will change it as C. I will make it as C into C. Okay? Let us see what will happen. Control S. What did you get?
Error.
Error. Method add int is already defined. Already defined. You cannot have the one more method.
Method add in is
Already defined in,
yes, sir.
so you cannot have one more method. That means it is not overriding. It is
Okay,
not
sir.
it is not overloading. Okay? So it won't allow.
Okay, sir.
So I hope that you understood about what is method overloading, everybody. Have you all understood? Have you all understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So shall we stop now with this one? We should stop now then.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And in the next class we shall discuss about what is the next thing? After constructor
Yes,
overloading, what is the next thing?
Tomorrow.
After constructor overloading, what is the next topic?
You
Huh?
cleaning up unused objects.
Cleaning up unused objects.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tomorrow we shall discuss about those two. Okay. That means after the next class, day after tomorrow's class. So tomorrow we shall discuss about Java, not Java. This is
Okay.
software engineering. Like what topic
Software
what
engineering.
topic we are discussing software engineering? Requirement gathering techniques. Okay. So tomorrow we shall
Yes,
discuss
sir.
about different requirement gathering techniques, like what is interview, what is viewpoint, what is use case, what is scenario, all these things. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we shall see tomorrow then, everybody. Bye.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.